And there it is, all set up, the refurbished Alienware Area 51. Just got it moved over into its final position and set up with my monitor, all the peripherals. Now we're indexing documents right now, so haven't had a chance to do any real gaming or anything with it yet, but that is definitely coming up. But some of you asked to see it when it was done, and I was using it, so here you go. Hey, Bruce Naylor here. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips on purchasing a refurbished computer. So let's jump right into the video. The first tip is to understand the difference between a refurbished computer and a remanufactured computer. And this can apply to really all kinds of consumer electronics. But the major difference is that a refurbished item is one that's been returned to the manufacturer for many different reasons that we'll discuss in a moment. A remanufactured computer is going to be one that's had definite problems. It's actually been taken apart, the problems repaired using either new or used parts, and then repackaged and sold, very thoroughly tested. As a matter of fact, remanufacturing a computer is actually a more expensive proposition than refurbishing one. Refurbishing a computer can just simply be powering it up, making sure everything works as it's supposed to, and repackaging and back out the door. How do refurbished computers actually be made available? Well, one reason that this can happen is that somebody bought a machine, didn't like it for whatever reason, and returned it. Nothing wrong with it. Another reason might be what we call channel stuffing. That's where a manufacturer will get with a large reseller and say, if you buy all these thousands of units from us and maybe some of them don't sell, we'll take them back. Now, won't necessarily sell them as new. They'll sell them as refurbished. Perhaps there's a new model being released and there's still some in their warehouse. Apple does this when a new MacBook Pro is released. The few remaining ones that are still in warehouses will be put for sale, marked down as a refurbished unit. Those are just several of the reasons how a machine can become refurbished. So understanding the whole refurbished thing doesn't always mean that you're getting a remanufactured computer or one that's had problems. It just simply means that either somebody didn't like it, or perhaps it's a brand new unit that got returned because it didn't get sold. Different reasons why. You may end up with a brand new computer even though it is marked refurbished. Remanufactured is a more costly process, and that machine was repaired, thoroughly tested, and then resold. So know that difference. Tip number 2 is to buy from the manufacturer whenever possible. There are companies out there that buy returned computers from manufacturers and will refurbish them and in turn sell them, such as on Amazon, eBay, and other places. And they take the responsibility of the warranty, which is typically going to be a lot shorter than a manufacturer's warranty. So you have to understand that that refurbished item may not actually be warranted by the manufacturer, but by a third-party company. That happened with my Asus laptop. Now it's fine. It's a fine unit. But the actual reseller was not Asus. It was a third party on Amazon. So it only came with a 90-day warranty as opposed to the manufacturer's 1-year warranty. When I bought my refurbished Alienware Area 51, that came with a full year warranty as if it were brand new. Same thing happens with Apple and other top tier manufacturers. So my suggestion is, if you're in the market for a refurbished computer, take a look at the manufacturer's website or even call them to see how you might buy a refurbished product. I also bought a Canon T6i refurbished from Canon. Actually, that one did not come with a full warranty that a new Canon camera came with. It also came with a 9-day warranty, but nonetheless, I did buy it directly from Canon. Number 3, keep all your packaging, any documentation that comes with it, and you even want to go so far as even to maybe take your phone and take photos of unpacking it in case there's anything wrong with that unit. And I mean the slightest thing, return it. And because you're going to have that original packing material, you're going to have to know how to put it back in. It's just I know it's probably just common sense, but a lot of people will say, hey, well, you know, they fire it up, it works, they throw the box away or whatever. A few weeks later, they got to return it. Now it's a hassle to find the box. So keep your box, keep all the packaging material, and take photos of the unboxing, and also thoroughly test that unit. Put it through its paces. Check all the USB ports, check if it's got a DVD drive in it, check that, check the SD card reader, everything. Make sure everything works perfectly on that unit. Tip number 4, know your warranty. As I said earlier, if you don't buy directly from the manufacturer, and even if there's times that you do, that may not come with the same warranty as a new unit. And what I do is, depending on the value of the item and so forth, I'll go ahead and purchase a extended warranty from a third party. From the manufacturer is desirable, but if you can't, then get a extended warranty. There are several decent companies out there that provide extended warranties on the unit. Yes, it adds to the cost, but remember, you're saving money with a refurbished computer. And finally, tip number 5. Note the cons behind buying a refurbished unit. Yes, there are a few cons. Now, one of them is you're not generally going to get the pretty packaging or that fresh new product that you would with a refurbished unit. Typically, they will come in rather, just bland boxes, and that's that, and that's fine. Now, my Alienware actually came in a regular Alienware box. But let's get real for a second. One of the real things that might be a problem with a refurbished unit might be that it was returned because the item was having an intermittent issue that the factory, when they ran their test, did not diagnose, and it's been passed along to you. So that makes that warranty and the packaging all that more important. That is one of probably the biggest risks that I can think of with a refurbished unit. Now, many times you won't get the most recent model as a refurb. I was able to with my Area 51, but literally within a day or so of pulling the trigger on this thing, the R3 or whatever, the new one with Threadripper was announced. But nonetheless, I've got basically current generation technology in this. But sometimes you might end up settling for something just slightly, maybe an earlier generation, something like that. It's part of it's a part of saving money, knowing what you're buying and being satisfied with what you're getting for the price with a refurbished unit. All this comes into play, but understand that when you're out there looking at refurbished, especially on eBay, Amazon, and others, that unit may not be coming from the manufacturer, may be coming from a third party, and who may not do that good of a job testing that equipment in order to make a profit. So that's it. That's what I want to share with you in this video. And I look forward to your comments down below. Take care.